So good morning and hello children. We are going to begin with class 8 second chapter, that is data handling. And in data handling you will see there are many topics, but we are going to take pie chart for this week. So pie charts are also known as circular graphs, and they are basically made on a circle. How does a pie chart look like? See, this is what it looks like. There are basic properties of a pie chart. First of all, they are divided into separate degrees. Every circle has total 360 degrees, right? We all know that. Now you can see that this pie chart has been divided into parts as to how many hours a child is spending in the whole day. So the whole day has how many hours? 24 hours. So now everything has been placed according to 24 hours. Look at the blue color. That is the time when school time. Then we go for the sleep. Quite a lot of sleep. Then pink color is playing time. 60 degree, which is the orange color, is the study time. Green color is little less, which is the TV time. And others. Others include maybe, eating food, talking to your parents, spending some time with your friends. That would be your others. Now the only thing which you have to remember is in a circle there are 360 degrees, but this particular pie chart has the maximum of 24 hours. That means 24 hours are going to be divided in parts so that the same parts can be divided into 360 degrees. I'll show you the way it is done. And these angles which you can see in the middle, can you see the angles? 90 degree, 45 degree. All these angles are known as the central angles. There's a formula for finding the central angle, and then you can draw your pie chart. Now suppose I have given you a question here, what's your favorite color? Okay, now people have given their answers. So blue, 6 people like blue, 10 people like yellow, 4 people like green, 5 people like red, 8 like purple, and 7 like other colors. So the first thing is, like we had done in the previous pie chart, the total was 24 hours. Here also the total frequency we have to find out. So when we add all these numbers, the frequency numbers 6, 10, 4, 5, 8, 7, etc., they become equal to 40 degree. Now in order to find the degree, which I told you that I am going to teach you how to find the central angle degree. In order to find that, we have to take down the formula which is given below. Frequency divided by total frequency into 360 degree. Why into 360 degree? Because we are going to plot this in a circle, and circle has 360 degree total. Now frequency, let's take the first one. 6 divided by 40, because that's the total, into 360. Now when we cancel everything and we get the answer as 54 degree. So the blue is going to be 54 degree. We draw a radius of the circle. Whatever radius, the circle can be of any size, any radius. It's better to make small ones, not very big, because you will have to color as well. So we make a radius which is exactly 90 degree to the circle, a straight line. And from there, using the protractor, can you see the protractor on the screen? That protractor is the device which you are going to use for pie chart. You need scale, protractor, color pencils for your pie chart. Now using that protractor, draw a 54 degree acute angle. 54 is less than 90, so it is an acute angle, and cover up with the radius. As soon as you make the radius, the blue sector, these are all sectors, the blue sector is formed. Now the next sector has to be formed on the next line of the blue sector. We cannot start from the original radius. We have to start from the second radius which we have drawn. The second one is yellow. So when we do 10 divided by 40 into 360, central angle becomes 90 degree. So on the second radius of the blue, we take the protractor once again, turn the notebook if required, turn the sheet if required, and plot 90 degree. 90 degree is neither acute nor obtuse. It is exactly at 90. This way we go on and on and on. Now we have to remember that we can do only clockwise or anti-clockwise. We cannot do blue, then suddenly green, then purple, not like that. It has to be in order. Whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise, it needs to be in order. Blue, then yellow, then green, then red, and then purple, and then others. And it would be nice if you color these sectors as well according to the name of the colors, or here, because it is about colors, you have to color them according to the name of the colors. Now there's another question here. This is question number 14 from your exemplar. The pie chart gives the marks scored in an examination by a student in different subjects. If the total marks obtained were 540, answer the following questions. Now, if you cannot see it so well, please zoom it. You can see mathematics is showing 90 degree. Social science is showing 65 degree. No, I think it's 60. Then science is showing 80 degree. Then Hindi is showing 70 degree and English is showing 50 degree. Now, the total marks has been given to you 540. First question is, in which subject did the student score 105 marks? Now, this is a different way of finding the pi. Your total has been given to you and your angle has been given to you. Now we don't know what is the frequency. We need to find the frequency here. So for 540 marks, full central angle is 360 degree. That means total. For 1 mark, this is using unitary method. For 1 mark, central angle is 360 divided by 540. For 105 marks, what will it be? 360 divided by 540 into 105. When you cut everything, you get the answer as 70 degree. So that is why it is written there. In which subject did the student score 105? Now look at where is 70 degree. 70 degree is Hindi. So your answer will be Hindi. Hence the student scored 105 marks in Hindi. Second question is, how many more marks were obtained by the student in mathematics than in Hindi? Now, Hindi marks we already know, right? Now, again for mathematics, central angle is 360 for 540 marks. For 1 mark, it is 360 by 540. For 90 marks, it is not 90 marks, it will be 90 degree. It is for 90 degree, central angle is equal to 540 by 360 into 90. When you cut everything, you will get 135 marks. Thus, the student gets 135 marks in mathematics, but he gets 105 marks in Hindi. So, the difference between both of them is 30. I hope you are clear with it. Otherwise, I am repeating it once again. Just remember here, the marks are not available. That means the frequency is not available, but total frequency is there. Total frequency is given, total degree is given, and either the marks are given or the degree is given. So first one we have to find 360 by 540 into 105. And the other one also it is going to be 540 by 360 into 90. Children, here you will have to remember that we have the degree with us. We don't have the part 2. We have the degree with us, and we don't have the answer. We don't have the frequency. So the whatever has been written, this is from the exemplar. There seems to be a little error. For 1 degree, Central angle is 360 degree by 540. If it is 540 by 360, therefore it will be total angle divided by 360 into 90 marks. Okay, and it is not 90 marks, it should be 90 degrees, because we are finding out the marks after doing the degree. So the first portion is correct, but the second portion, that is for 90 degree, the central angle is going to be reciprocal. So it will be 540 by 360 into 90 degree. Please, when you write, I will do this sum once again and send it to your WhatsApp groups so that it becomes clear and correct. Okay? Now we will go into how to draw a pie chart. The pie chart which you saw in the beginning. Now you saw how to find out the answers from a pie chart, but now we will learn how to draw a pie chart. So what are the things you require? You require a scale, you need a compass to draw the circle, and you need a protractor. Now look at the question given, that is favorite food of different people. North Indian food, South Indian food, Chinese and others. Now the total number of people we can find out by adding 30, 40, 25, 25. We get the answer as 120. So we have the total frequency with us, and we also have the single individual frequency. Now you will make a box like this to find out the central angle. Without finding the central angle, we cannot plot anything. So the first thing is your favorite food, first column. Second column will be number of people. Third column is in fraction. And fourth column is central angle. Now 30 out of 120 into 360. You may remove the third column. It is of not much use. You can do directly in the central angle column. So 30 divided by 120 into 360 will give you 90 degree. Then South Indian, 40 divided by 120 into 360 will give you 120 degree. Then Chinese, 5, it's not 5, it is actually 25 by 120 into 360 will give you 75 degree. And again others, 25 by 120 into 360 will give you 75 degree. Now you will begin with any one. The first one is always better. Make North Indian first. Make a radius, any radius anywhere. Put the protractor on the radius and draw a 90 degree. Complete the angle by drawing the second radius, and that sector is formed. Now right beside it, using the second radius now, draw 120 degree. That is your South Indian food. 120 degree will be obtuse angle more than 90. Once you draw that, you complete it with the third radius. Then you have to draw 75 degrees. 75 degree is a acute angle. So use the protractor and make an acute angle less than 90 and name it as 75 degree Chinese. And the fourth one, you actually need not do it. Whatever is left is obviously going to be your fourth 75 degree, that is others. You can always check with your protractor once to see whether 75 degree it is there or not. In the exam, children, please remember we allow 1 degree here and there, but not more than that. So in order to be perfect in your diagram, you need a very pointed pencil, good compass. So be very careful with all this. I hope this is clear to everybody how to construct a pie chart. Let's try this out now. Another question. It's question number 115 from your exemplar. A financial counselor gave a client this pie chart describing how to budget his income. Okay. In order to budget his income, how to spend his income and where he should save and all that is given here. If the client brings home rupees 50,000 every month, how much should he spend in each category? That means he has been given a pie chart describing how to budget his income. Now he has got total income 50,000 rupees. This is the total frequency. Now the remaining frequencies have been given there. They are in percentage. Now if they are in percentage, what are we going to do? Percentage is never equal to 360 degree. Percentage is always equal to 100%. So now look at that. 30, if you count all the percentage, 30% plus 20 becomes 50. 50 plus 25 becomes 75. 75 plus 10 becomes 85. 85 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 all becomes 100. Now here therefore your total frequency is not anything else but 100. So suppose I have to find out housing. The first one, the biggest sector is housing, which is 30%. So housing, if I have to find out how much money is he going to use, so it's going to be 30 divided by 100 into 50,000. So when 50,000 and 100 gets cancelled, it becomes 500 and 30 is left on the other side. So it becomes 15,000. So that means out of his 50,000 rupees which he brings home, he needs to spend 15,000 rupees on his housing. That is his rent. Let's do the next one. Now food, including eating out. Food including eating out is showing 20%. So 20 divided by 100 into 50,000. Again 100 and 50,000 get cancelled and it becomes 500. 500 into 20, that is 500 into 20 makes it 10,000. So out of 15,000 he has spent on housing, 10,000 he is spending on food. Now similarly children, I will leave this on you. You have to find out for the others also. Car loan and maintenance, which is 25%, utilities 10%, phone 5%, clothing 5% and entertainment 5%. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. If you are not able to, then I will do it for you again during the Zoom class. Now have a look. There is a data given to you and again you have to draw a pie chart or construct a pie chart. The following data represents different number of animals in a zoo. So there are 42 deer, 15 elephants, 26 giraffe, 24 reptiles and 13 tigers. If we add all of them, we get the total number of animals as 120. And I have taught you what to do. You have to find the angle for each one of them. So the deer is becoming 42 by 120 into 360 degree, right? So that becomes 126 degree. Elephant is 15 by 120 into 360 degree. That becomes 45 degree. Giraffe is 26 by 120 into 360 degree, which is 78 degree. Reptiles is 24 by 120 into 72 degree, which is into 360 degree, which is equal to 72 degree. And finally, tigers 13 by 120 into 360 degree, which is equal to 39 degree. Now using a protractor, draw the lines on the circle the way I have told you. Remember, you have to go clockwise or anti-clockwise. Deer, elephant, giraffe, reptile, tiger. This is the order. You cannot put different animals in different. And then you can color according to your own wish. Okay? And this is question number 98 of exemplar. Wherever you feel, you can always pause my video and do it. Alright? Please do it. Then only you will be able to understand it better. Now this is a home assignment which I have given you. Here there is no construction given. The next video which I make, I'm going to give you some constructions. But here you basically have to interpret the pie chart. All the details are given inside the pie chart. You just have to answer these questions A, B, C, D. And this is question number 84 and 85 of your exemplar. So that was a very good class. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it, children. Thank you very much.